$30 million in counterfeit bills were laundered by us into real cash. As agreed, Jay gave us $15 million, but just as I was transporting the money home, an explosion suddenly rang out at the dock, and the source was my home, which was also the counterfeit printing site. When I arrived, Master Yang had already stopped breathing. I was also arrested by Officer Ate. However, my $15 million was robbed by another group. Because there was no solid evidence, I was only imprisoned for 3 years, and during those 3 years, that group used my $15 million to open the largest casino bar in Seoul, and at the same time started dealing and manufacturing drugs. And the police would never shut it down because the owner of that place was the head of the narcotics division and also the man who robbed my money. 5 years later, a man with a scar on his face was running wildly through the streets of Seoul. At this moment, he didn't dare stop, even after being hit by a car. After that, he ran into an alley. He thought he had shaken them off, but just as he was about to light a cigarette to catch his breath, someone stuffed a $100 bill into his mouth. Soon, the police arrived at the scene. The one handling the case was the head of the narcotics division. When he saw that US bill, he instantly understood everything. That bill was a declaration of war sent to him. After that, Officer Ate was at the forensic center, examining counterfeit Korean won. The technicians detected that these won bills were high-precision counterfeits and even had intaglio printing. Ate realized how serious this was and immediately prepared to go back and report it, but he was stopped by a technician. The technician showed him another counterfeit bill. It was the same fake bill from 5 years ago that had led to his demotion, and it was also the same bill found in the dead man's mouth. This made him think of the explosion from 5 years ago, so he immediately led his men to the docks. At this moment, I woke up from my sleep, and at the same time, a phone suddenly rang.
어디로? 알았어, 거기로 갈게.
After being released from prison, I had been living at the site of the explosion from back then. Meanwhile, Ate brought people to this place, but there was nothing here except my bed. And following the instructions on the phone, I arrived at the harbor. But even after waiting until nightfall, no one showed up. What I didn't know was that the tower crane above my head suddenly began to move.